What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and I'm coming to you today because did y'all check out WandaVision? Episode 7. We got 2 episodes left. Monica Rambeau finally became Photon, and for those of y'all, my YouTube subscribers that aren't familiar with Monica Rambeau, guess what? I'm here to help y'all out with that. First of all, Monica Rambeau, a.k.a. Photon. Y'all need to know something. I bought this figure last year, way before the WandaVision hype, because I was like this. Anyway, y'all know why when I drop my action figure release in a couple of days, if not later on today, depending on how the mail comes. That said, Monica Rambeau, loose action figure. Marvel Hasbro released this action figure as part of the, I think it was 5 to 6 figures, A-Force, which is a all-female Avengers team. And this loose action figure, when I bought her, loose, because she doesn't come individually by herself. She will later on, but loose, I bought her for $56. Do you want to know how much this action figure costs right now? Loose. People say don't play with toys. People say you're too old. This action figure is worth $150 right now. Loose. I'll say that one more time. This action figure is worth $150 right now. Loose. I could sell her right now and make easily $150. That's a deal. Okay. So this is Monica Rambeau. Now, what do you need to know about Monica Rambeau? Yes, I get it. You've seen on WandaVision and everything, Sword and all that. No. No. Yes, that is the Marvel Cinematic origin, but let's get to the Marvel comic book origin, because we've been waiting for Monica Rambeau to show up for quite some time. God knows they're giving us everybody else. About time they give us another sister. So, without further ado, what are we talking about when it comes to one Monica Rambeau? Well, you know what? I like to keep my people in the loop and everything by like that. And by my people, I mean my birds, my fellow nerds. So here's what we need to know about one Monica Rambeau. She made her Marvel comic books debut in Amazing Spider-Man 16, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16, back in October of 1982. So, she was created actually by the great John Romita Jr. I'm hoping John Romita Jr. is still around and everything like that. Phenomenal comic book artist. Yes. John Romita Jr. is the son of the late, great John Romita Sr. And I'm going to be honest with you. Like father, like son, because their artwork was damn near indistinguishable between each other. But great comic book artists. And I buy my comic books based on who's in it. When I say the character, when who's in it, the character and the artist. If the artist sucks, I'm going to lose interest in the comic book. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But here's what John Romita Jr. had to say about his creation of Monica Rambeau. I just took some references on Pam Grier because I always loved her. What's not to love about Pam Grier? And at the last moment, somebody said that, well, we need to use this woman here because they thought maybe Pam Grier wasn't as good looking as the model they found. Isn't that always the case when it comes to somebody outside of an ethnicity trying to find beauty in another ethnicity? Yes, it's subject to happen. It was fine because by the time she got done by other artists, it ended up looking like the generic black character anyway. Yeah, that's how that generally goes. She had an afro. When she first premiered, she had an afro and she was... Okay, here we go. Let's press the pause button on the Monica Rambeau. DC and Marvel. African Americans come in different shades of brown. Our hairstyles are different. Back in the 80s, you kept giving me the box top. Hell, that was on every cartoon. Every cartoon with a black kid. The black kid had a flat top. We do fades. Watch this. See this? Watch this. I'm gonna turn back around. See this? See that? Yes, we can combine them. Marvel, get it together. Anyway, so we had Monica Rambeau. This is what they gave us. And here's what we need to know. So, just so you know about her origin story and everything like that, she was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, to Frank and Maria Rambeau. We didn't get her Frank, did we? No, her mom was a single mom. Thanks, Marvel, for furthering that stereotype. Really appreciate it. Good looking. She was a lieutenant in the New Orleans Harbor Patrol and operated as a cargo ship captain. Trying to prevent the creation of a dangerous weapon, Rambeau was exposed to extra-dimensional, see WandaVision, energy as a result. See how they did that? Kind of like played it. As a result, she was thereafter able to convert her body to energy. After this event, the media dubbed her Captain Marvel. Now, why is that pertinent? Because Monica Rambeau is the second Captain Marvel. Marvel, a Kree warrior, is the first Captain Marvel. He died from cancer. Kind of like Monica's mother did. After he died, Marvel still wanted to maintain the usage of the Captain Marvel name, so they had to come up with something else. Mind you, Carol Danvers is running around as Miss Marvel in a black leotard with a red sash with a yellow S on the front, black mask. Cannot make this up. This is what wound up happening. Here comes Monica Rambeau. She's the second Captain Marvel. Oh, no. I'm of the mindset that somebody in Marvel kind of felt some type of way about her being the second Captain Marvel. Because what wound up happening then is Marvel's son, who nobody knew of, comes on the scene. He asks Monica for his father's name. Monica, being a cool person, say, hey, go ahead, do your thing. I take Photon. We'll move on. Well, Carol Danvers comes back. She gets the name Captain Marvel because Marvel wants to brand her as Captain Marvel, you know, that binary form and everything like that, because she's recently got her powers back from Rogue. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, Captain Marvel's son pulls up on Monica Rambeau and say, hey, I want to use the name Photon. At this point, she's livid. Why? Because for this to even make it as a story point means the editors at Marvel had to want to make it a story point. So now she goes by Spectrum. Captain Marvel, Photon, Spectrum. Then you introduce Carol Danvers to the public via MCU and get everybody caught up on the fact that she was Captain Marvel. You ever stop to think the reason why Captain Marvel, the movie, got so much bad press is because people were pissed off about the fact that that should have been Monica Rambeau? No, you don't think that far ahead, do you, Marvel? Anyway, we at the 7-minute mark. I don't want to get too far ahead. Let's take a look at Captain Marvel's story's powers so you know exactly what you can expect coming on. There might be some variations of this. Energy absorption, generation, and manipulation. Ability to travel at speeds up to the speed of light, while in her energy form, convert her body to an energy form within the electromagnetic spectrum. You saw that through her vision. Within the electromagnetic spectrum, and travel in energy form through the vacuum of space. Intangibility via energy form. She's also immortal. She is also immortal. She's currently dating the Blue Marvel. Please see the Ultimates in Marvel Comics and everything like that. So there it is. Monica Rambeau. I hope I gave you the knowledge that you needed. I hope you're more familiar with this character and everything like that. I'm going to come back, probably get y'all with some more information later on. Yeah, that's it. Monica Rambeau, Earth 421. I'm probably going to call her Captain Marvel because I don't have a Carol Danvers action figure and I'm not looking to get one. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, that's my time. I'm out. Make sure y'all hit that click, like, subscribe, hit the share button and everything like that. Listen, I take pride in my people, but it's not to say that I look down on other races. It's just that I'm all about uplifting mine up, not at the expense of somebody else's, because I'm not about that. But I am about talking about mine and about sharing knowledge and everything like that. And hey, if you don't know some of this stuff about these superheroes, come holler at your boy. I'm a damn sure give you all this knowledge. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, also hit that share button. Peace.